On the 26th of November, I announced I would be giving a speech in Southampton on Tuesday the 10th of December at 7 p.m. This would be at an undisclosed location. The left have managed to find the location and, as usual, deployed their violent and aggressive intimidation tactics to the staff of the venue, forcing the venue to not only cancel our event, but close down for the day following direct police advice. Through our activism efforts, we have once again flushed the far left out and understood more about their tactics and funding, but most importantly, how and where they operate. We all know Brighton and Bristol are two of their nests. We now know Southampton is a far left nest. This information is hugely important to us. It links to what we already know to be true, that the establishment have transformed many of our major towns and cities deliberately into lefty hellholes via their weapon of choice, students and immigrants. You will find a culture of political fear in these areas, as the government knows they can bully the locals into voting in line with what they are told. They are constantly harassed by far left campaigning, which includes stickering, postering and flyering over any issue they can smear in people's faces, and via mob mentality and the far left's chief weapon, fear, manage to recruit endless reams of ordinary hard-working people to their agenda, as they simply don't have the strength to stand up to it all. Weaponized students and second and third generation colonizers run riot and mobilize whenever someone dares question their nonsense left-wing narrative, whether that's that men can become women, or heteronormativity is fascist, or that mass uncontrolled and illegal immigration is somehow good for Britain. Today, I have taken the time to call the venue, which has been forced to shut, as a direct order from the police to ensure staff are okay, as I know they have been directly threatened. They have clearly been terrified by the far left, and I am shocked to hear about the abuse they have received. They simply booked a freedom of speech event to take place in their venue. They did nothing wrong. Take a look at some of the words and tactics used by the left over the last few weeks in the build-up to my arrival in Southampton. See how they have encouraged their members to turn up with masks and balaclavas, clearly encouraging violent methods and disorder. I want the British public to decide, which side are you on? Which side do you stand on? The side of domestic terrorists, or the side of common sense and freedom of speech? We've told the lefties we're going, so they can stand out in the freezing cold. So I guess that's a bit of a win. I will protect our team and members first and foremost, always, and my sincere apologies that once again the left's silencing tactics have attempted to shut down free speech and debate. We will be returning to Southampton in January. We will meet the soldiers of anarchy and chaos head on. There will be no mercy, no diplomacy, and no surrender shown to domestic terrorists, and we will not let the communists and the Islamists win. The battle rages on, and victory in war will be ours.